Tarris Horton, the most interesting man in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and I'm here to give you a wonderful Christmas story. Once upon a time, a guy and a girl met right around Halloween. This guy was a big Scrooge, and he did not like Christmas at all. And the girl that he met had some kids. She was a single mom. She's like, I'm a single mom. I got these kids. I got to worry about Christmas. I can't be worried about you. Santa Claus has got to come for my kids. And he was like, Santa Claus ain't real. Santa Claus ain't real. She's like, I'm telling you, Santa Claus is real. I believe in the magic of Christmas. He didn't believe in the magic of Christmas. So he stuck around. He got close to the kids, being a crash test dummy, being stepdaddy to the kids, going to all his sporting events, PTA meetings. They were moving fast, and he wanted to give them kids a special Christmas. So he saved up, worked some overtime that he was getting at his factory work, working some overtime, and then he got enough money to make sure these kids were going to have a big Christmas. But he had one stipulation. He said, I'll give these kids a Christmas they'll never forget. But you just got to tell them the truth, that this presents did not come from Santa Claus, because Santa Claus ain't real. They came from me, their crash test dummy stepdaddy. And she's like, I'm cool with that. You can tell them whatever you want to. Let's just make this Christmas miracle come true. So he goes and he takes them everything on that list. He got PlayStation 5. He got everything on them Christmas list for all her baby little crash test dummy kids. He was like, yeah, I'm about to tell these kids the truth. He was running around singing Christmas carols. Man, he was happier than you could ever imagine until Christmas Eve. He wakes up on Christmas Eve one day till he can tell these kids that Santa Claus ain't real. But then there's a knock on the door. And there's a knock on the door from who? The police! Police done got called. This dude's got to get out of her house. She's not happy. She's upset. He's like, what the hell's going on? I just spent all this money on all your kids' Christmas and you trying to make me get out? She's like, I'm not trying to make you get out. You're getting out of my house. He's like, wait a minute. These gifts are going too. He's like, no, he didn't buy these gifts, but he needs to go and all his stuff. This dude is getting kicked out of his house that he's lived in the past 3 months, playing crash test dummy, being stepdaddy to them badass kids, using his hard-earned money to buy them Christmas and to make a Christmas miracle just to prove to them that Santa Claus isn't real. When the police officers show up, he's got to pack up all his little stuff in his garbage bags and suitcases, and he's sitting on the curb, waiting for his ride to come. And guess what happens on Christmas morning when them little badass kids wake up and they see all this stuff and they see the presents there, and the mom says, it's a Christmas miracle. Santa Claus showed up. Tarris Horton, the most interesting man in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Fellas, don't fall for it. Fellas, stop falling for that crash test dummy shit. You're gonna be on the curb sitting around with your... And that's a Christmas story. And that is a true Christmas story. I got proof. I just ain't trying to put nobody on blast. But that's a true Christmas story.
Don't forget your fanny pack!